All
right, let's try this again.
U.S.
Uh-oh.
There's a storm.
Here we go.
Jimmy.
Yeah, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 28. One Man's Poetry Podcast.
Just don't know, all I got is you. Wanna pick up the phone, the only one that call a spot is you. Only one that ever withdraw the knot is you. And walk from spring to fall in the hottest shoe. It's just two-way tagging.
Valentine's Day vibes. Valentine's Day episode.
Sometimes relationships get aggravating. Know now it's real. And Jay know how I feel. Cozy A.
I wanna tell y'all about my old
You want me to sing for you, babe?
I think she's feeling crazy. She blacks out the drop of a dime.
Oh, the coach.
But she's still my baby.
Alright.
She likes to get into
That's not you.
confrontation.
No, that's me.
With me. Testing her patience to see how far she can go before I lose my head. Sometimes I love her, sometimes I love her not. I ain't letting her go, 'cause she's all I got.
Make sure you guys subscribe.
She nags me
Appreciate you guys listening.
and complains a lot.
Well, if you guys didn't know, this is one half of my host. His name is Cutter. And I'm another half. My name's Dennis.
Minute she can be sweet as ever. Grinning from ear to ear.
So. Who we got in the house? Do we got to reintroduce these ladies?
Of course.
Yeah, you can start.
You can pull that. Pull it back towards y'all so we can hear y'all a little.
Okay.
No, not the table. Just pull it. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
You talking about this?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right. Yeah, we good. We good now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll what was that?
It's every time you
Oh, that's me. My bad. Oh yeah, they can hear me from back here. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well,
What could make
Oh, yeah. Let's cut that. We good. Let's go.
I would like to introduce my my better half, my wife,
Lady Cutter.
Lady Cutter. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we introduce you, baby.
Nice introduction.
Yeah.
All right, and you guys know we've had them on the show before, episode 4 or 5, one of those early episodes. But
Yes, sir.
if you guys didn't know, this is my better half, basically my better half, my fiance, my wife.
Yes,
Aisha.
sir.
Hey guys.
Nah, don't be shy now, cause you was talking trash off the mic.
Don't worry, it's coming.
That's all she do is talk trash.
Lies.
Yeah. So, like I said, we got them on here for Valentine's Day special episode.
Yes, sir.
Valentine's Day vibes. So, what would you guys want to talk about? Where you guys want to start it off at?
All things love.
All things love. That's a good way to start.
Right.
Yeah. So, let's start it off like this. How'd you guys meet? You guys want to go into that a little bit?
Go ahead.
It depends on who you ask. You'll probably get a whole
Two different stories. Two different stories.
Go ahead. You can get your story. Go ahead. Speak your truth. That'll be the truth. Let not lie.
It's that kind of true. So we originally met at Savannah Tech.
Okay.
I don't think we were. Well, I wasn't at least putting myself out there. We had a lot of mutual friends. We were in the same circles, and eventually, I just kind of got tired of seeing him everywhere. You know, it was one
So
of
you
those
might
kind
as
of
well
situations.
make it a permanent thing. Huh?
Right, like I was seeing you everywhere anyway. Outside of school, in school, had the same friends. So it was one of those situations you were all over the place.
Oh, that's.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm trying to.
Felt like I had a low key stalking, you know.
And look, years later.
Years later, right?
Go ahead, y'all go ahead. Why you gonna try to put me out there like that? Like I did. That's what I did. This is what happened.
Well, you can tell your version.
No,
Go ahead, tell your version.
Alright, so right. I remember the very first time I actually did see her. She was coming out of the business when she had on a black black pants, white shirt, and a purple top.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember the
That's
same
very
exact
specific.
outfit. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know what you had on.
And she really didn't want to talk to me. She didn't want to holler at me. She didn't want to do nothing. She thought I was arrogant. She thought I was full of myself. Why you nodding your head?
I'm listening. I'm just listening.
She's nodding your head, and
No.
I'm trying to figure out why she's nodding her head. But nah,
I saw a little nod over there.
she was like,
Yeah, sounds accurate.
That's all you. But nah, we definitely moved in the same circles and stuff like that. So it kind of worked itself out. It was nothing really I planned, nothing she planned. It just kind of happened.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And then she was all over me and stuff like
Oh my
that. So you already know what happened.
Oh man, that's how it start. That's how it start.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what she ain't told that side of the story, but nah.
I don't remember that side of the story.
So you gonna do that? You know we recording now.
I'm just saying.
We record live. Don't do that.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's kind of how it happened. Though.
What about you guys?
Yeah.
You want to tell the story, young lady?
Sure. So,
Tell the truth now.
yeah, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
What
So
about
help you
that?
guys.
That's all. That's all the only way to be.
So Dennis's mom and my aunt are really good friends. Okay. So, in New York, we had barbecues. We had celebrations for everything. Oh, graduations or, just come over and eat. Bring the kids.
Birthdays, everything.
We went to the basement and they were upstairs.
We all know what happened in the basement.
No, all the kids, not just me.
Oh.
All the kids were in the basement or in the backyard. Basically,
sound like it was just them in the basement.
No,
we were just in the basement. Oh, we was okay. Cool.
We basically grew up together. So,
Basically.
like every summer, someone's birthday, Dennis' family was there. Mm-hmm. My family was there, and we grew up almost like family, but not like family. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
like we grew up pretty close.
Okay.
And then this is kind of weird, but this is how my story went. I went to my older cousin.
To be some lies.
No, it's not.
Like
No. Seriously, I went to my cousin and I was telling my cousin that I'm ready for a good guy. Like, I'm ready for a good guy, and I keep running into these scumbags.
Yeah.
Right? So she was like, all right, you should get out a list and pray. Pray to God. Tell him what you want. Be specific. Be funny. Be humorous, because our God is humorous. I said, oh, okay. And I'm thinking like, oh, whatever. What should we talk about? So I did it. Literally, either it was like a week later or a couple of days, I get a DM from Dennis. And it wasn't nothing disrespectful or nothing like. It was just like, I'm having dreams.
DM, and I only DM'd her because I knew her.
She must have prayed to Tupac.
Whatever. Tupac is he's in somewhere, Cuba.
I don't even like Tupac. I'm not saying I don't like Tupac. I'm not saying he's not one of my
favorite rappers.
Exactly.
I got you.
But then, we started, we DM'd me, and I literally went to my cousin, Nitty. Is Dennis our cousin? And she was like, no. No. Just, no. I said, okay. And
at least you asked. That's good.
Right. I literally, we text back and forth. I called him. I think I was at work, and I said I was going to call you, and I got off or something like that. Mm-hmm. And we just went from there.
That's what's up, man.
And 6 years later.
6 years later, yeah.
I'm into
6.5. No,
it's 6?
6, yeah.
It was almost a half, but not yet.
Yeah, and a wedding in less than 3. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You didn't remember?
I was thinking 4. That's why.
Oh, yeah, 4, yeah.
That's why I was like, why are you shortening it? You're giving me more anxiety.
Okay, well, maybe I'm thinking 3 until these bills about to be due.
That's different.
That would sound like you could,
No.
Count it.
It's 4 exactly months, so it's 122 days.
Well, we see who's doing the countdown.
I have it on my phone.
Ooh.
That's good.
I'm sure you guys see me sipping promotional merch coming soon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's not merch you sipping though. It's just the cup.
Oh my god.
No, this is actually promotional merchandise.
Yeah. I'm saying you said you sipping on.
You just sipping on merch. You said.
I got you.
He's just trying to correct you. It's okay.
I got you.
Nah, it's all good.
I can't reach. That's why I said.
Nah, it's all good.
So, I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What does Valentine's Day mean to you? Now, is it one day, or do you feel like it's a week, or do you feel like it's 365?
Personally, for me, I think it should be 365. It should not. I mean, there's fine if you have special days like your birthday, Valentine's, just to do a little extra something.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But that love should come along without a reason, like without a specific holiday or something just to celebrate the person that you love. That should just be without knowing.
Just a special day. Like, you just come home on Tuesday and flowers and or like a massage table.
There she go.
You know what I mean? Like something like that. Right. Or you don't like massages, send them to the to the people.
Right, send them to the people.
Yeah, you can send me to the people.
I would, and you know I got a little thing I need to go.
What little
get
thing?
Checked on.
Well, what do we say?
What's that?
We can go. What happened? Oh, I don't feel like it, babe. I'm gonna just
All
relax.
right. See, she made that first step.
I'm just saying.
I ain't not doing this.
Right, he agreed too.
Don't put yourself in the hole.
Nah, I'll be in there. I just be. Yeah.
What y'all talk? Well, nah, we ain't gonna talk about that off air. But yeah. Well, Valentine's Day. I basically I to piggyback off of her. It's an ongoing thing. Like, it's not a temporary. Like, all right, just one day, 24 hours. It's an ongoing thing. Mm-hmm. It's something to celebrate every day. Like, you got to celebrate the person that you're with, if they mean anything to you in general. So
Facts.
Enjoy it. Yes, sir.
All right.
Love it. It comes with its trials and tribulations, but at the end of the day, those trials and tribulations are temporary. So enjoy the people with you with. That's how you grow.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to my aunt today, and she said something about like marriage and enjoying each other.
Sorry.
And just saying like your marriage will grow with you if you're willing to fight for it.
That's true.
So you're gonna have your times where you can't stand him, he can't stand you, and vice versa. And you have to push through that barrier to say, this is what I'm fighting for. If you give, like, you have those people that get married and 10 months later they're divorced.
Yeah.
Versus, like, she's been married for 40 years. And they've been through a whole heap of stuff. But they fought together to make it work. And it's just like, same thing with Valentine's Day. I feel like it doesn't have to be celebrated every day, but the little things, like,
the little things.
Kiss me before I go to bed, whether you mad or not. I don't care. Because I might wake up and you don't.
Exactly.
Facts.
You know, we have a thing. It's like a routine where, you know, I'll cook on Sundays, but what if that one Sunday I don't feel like it? Mm-hmm. Then you just step in without me saying, "Oh my God," you know,
right?
Or like just little things. It's just like we don't have any children right now, but we have a dog.
Right.
Do stuff with dogs, so I don't have to do it. Or take the dog somewhere so I can get a break.
Right.
And it's not like he's my doggy son, so.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
you trying to make it seem like I don't do these things on I don't like how you trying to paint the picture.
No, I don't think
that's what she's doing.
I'm painting a picture.
Don't come for my girl.
I'm painting a picture because I'm just giving our example.
Yeah,
because we don't have the children, so I can say like, you know, take the kids to the park, but it doesn't really.
Come on, the dog won't walk.
Yeah, it doesn't really work for us because that's not our example versus their example. It could be like, Cutter, take the kids to your mom's house,
right,
and let mom get her, like, just relax for the day.
Gotcha,
Even if she want to drink some tea and take a shower, look, you clip this. Hey.
Right.
Yeah, like I agree. It does. We do go through the trials and the tribulations and stuff like that. For the most part, like
he agrees.
Mm-hmm.
But
He's agreeing.
I mean, in the end, it's worth it. What do you want, boy?
He wants his daddy.
In the end, it's worth it. I noticed because actually we go to couple counsel.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
we're doing like therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's
props to that.
Yeah, I think it's beneficial because, like, I could say we're growing. We kind of almost back to that place where we were when we kind of like first met, but more mature, having a better understanding of each other. Yeah.
So I have a question before you continue. Sorry.
What's up? Go ahead.
So do you feel like, of course it changes when you have children, but do you feel the couple counseling is working because of the kids? Like,
I definitely think it's a little bit of both. Like, of course, which and a lot of people always say, like, you don't want to ever just make a marriage work just for the kids.
Right.
Because, of course, after the kids are long and gone, you still left with that person.
Right.
So, but there's also that aspect of a lot of time we come into a relationship not knowing how much from our past and stuff that we're bringing into the picture that's like unresolved. And I know, especially in the Black community, it's just been so stigmatized to like get therapy and that's mental health. And
you can't do it.
Yeah, it's
go talk to your friend
or trust God. Which
look at you
I'm
like
all
you're
for,
weak if you go and do certain situations. You know. Yeah.
Exactly. So I definitely think it's a plus. Like, it's definitely a beneficial factor to be able to go and kind of just put those things on the table and get like a different perspective. Because a lot of time you talk to each other and you're not always as receptive as you hope you'll be when a conversation is not necessarily going your way. Mm-hmm. So to have that third party there who's going to be neutral and kind of guide you through those feelings and emotions and those things, it's definitely like a plus.
Yeah, I agree, because like one of the things, like, because I actually was the one that went to therapy first, and she actually requested to meet with my wife, and it was kind of like, I was like, meet my wife, like, I'm paying you, like, she not paying you, I'm paying you. That's how it was originally, and then it was
evidently he was talking about me.
Yeah, of course. And we actually started meeting with her, but one of the very first counseling sessions that I met with, she said, usually people who go to therapy, they end up healing like the next 7 generations. So the way I look at it, if I'm able to get through whatever I have going on and she's able to get through whatever she has going on,
we're less likely to pass it on to the kids and so forth and so forth.
And that's one of the things that I fear, because everybody's childhood was totally different, but slavery was not too long ago, and a lot of stuff has been literally passed down, and some stuff you really don't even know. Definitely unintentional. So the way I look at it, I'm learning to be a better father, a better husband, communicate better, because I hate communicating. I'm not gonna lie, but she's actually communicating more. And I'm actually starting to use my ears instead of always just kind of like getting into little scuffles verbally with her.
Oh, this is the romance.
That's what's up. That's what's
so
up.
Cute.
Yeah, I definitely hear where you guys coming from. I mean, like you guys said, everybody wasn't raised. Everybody was raised differently.
Exactly.
And everybody had different type of things to go through with life, so everybody needs some type of healing, depending on whatever type of trauma they've been through. And I've been actually thinking about going to therapy myself.
I definitely recommend it.
Yeah,
not just because anything that's happened has been like really traumatic, just so I don't bring anything into our marriage, because we're getting married soon, and I don't want to bring any of that stuff into our marriage, or like you said, pass any of that stuff down to
the next
future generations, because we're trying to have kids also. So,
right. I just think it has to do with your mental. Like, I wish I had a therapist to call right now.
Right.
It's just a lot to. It doesn't have to always deal with a relationship. It could just be like, a relationship with your mom, or a relationship with your dad, or
loved ones in general.
Or just like
how you love
school,
yourself.
right? Or just like relationship with work, or how you deal with other people that you weren't raised around. So I keep saying I'm from New York, and I feel like the mentality up there is totally different than here.
It definitely is.
So when you meet people here and you come and I'm very bubbly and friendly, and sometimes too friendly.
It takes them off guard. We hear on that, because it was a complete culture shock for me.
Right, and I would think coming down south, people in New York like
Southern hospitality. You would think that's how it is.
You would think it's
that's a thing in the past. I don't think it's like that.
You have to go to a real country, small town that
watch the town you go to.
That. Like I went to Brooklyn to get my dress, and they are literally the sweetest people I've ever sweetest like
we in there.
Sweet tea. Like
that's real sweet,
right? But I mean, it's just I'm for therapy, and I want to actually find a therapist just to talk to, and like you said, like not bring anything into our marriage, because I feel like we do good now because we talk to our officiant.
Well, that's good,
and he helps us, and I feel like I get angry to the point where I'll be at 1,000, and instead of me just
I'll be ready to DT you.
Oh my God.
Instead of DT him, I like just go into my space and like calm down mentally.
Right.
Then when he comes and he presents himself, it's just like, okay, I understand, I get it, and I apologize. But now I can say I apologize. Before you wasn't getting that.
Nah, before she be ready to, it'd be like World War III in here, man. I'd be like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not finna do nothing with you. No, I'm calling the police.
Oh,
I wasn't violent though.
Call the po-po.
That's one thing I'd give her that, because if she was violent,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm not
been
gonna.
up out of here, girl.
I'm not gonna put my hands on nobody, so don't take it. Don't put it that way.
You have one up on me with that. I'm not violent either. I would say at least. Towards the beginning of our relationship, I think I did have a little bit of violent streak, because it's like, okay, I'm only gonna say something, but so many times if I get in here, it's like, the closest thing to my hand, I'm likely to want to fling it.
Man, she threw a tub of butter at me one time, bro.
A what?
A tub of butter.
You was being greasy.
Bruh, if my partner Lil was here right now, I know he's gonna listen to this. I was on the FaceTime and I was just talking trash. It was never nothing real serious. And I'm in the kitchen. It was our very first apartment. So I'm in the kitchen and I'm on FaceTime and I just see a tub of butter just coming in my back. And that joint hit me. I'm like, man, what's wrong with you? She started dying laughing. He was like, man, your wife throwing butter at you. I said, man, bro. I said, that woman is crazy, man.
You see, that's what you get for being on the FaceTime.
Man, I'm telling you, I need to stop FaceTime, man.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
So back to Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
What are your plans for Valentine's Day in COVID times?
I mean,
Sorry,
I
I said
don't have a
COVID and
day by day specific as yet. However, I just think whatever that you can do to show that extra streak of appreciation and love. Probably make breakfast together, watch a movie together, just kind of chill and enjoy each other's presence and company. You okay?
He said, nuh-uh.
I don't know them.
But yeah, just anything to make the day a little more special.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything too much planned. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this probably was the first time. Because usually, like, last Valentine, didn't I cook for you? Did I cook for you?
Can he cook?
I do a little something. I ain't there. I do.
Oh, I'm not a great girl.
That's all I can cook?
Okay.
Bro, we
my husband has improved a lot over the years. That was not one of his skill sets. And that's fine. Everybody don't have the same skill sets. I'm not mad at it. Everybody didn't learn the same thing growing up, so that's fine. But he's showing that interest and want to learn and experimenting more in the kitchen. So,
Get the 5
you know,
1 point for Cutter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have to say, Dennis is really good with breakfast.
Really?
Yeah. I'm
You
not
said really like that? Nigga?
No.
Right, like he's surprised.
I said that because, like,
it's not like cold cereal and milk. Like, he actually cook
Yeah.
like
That's what's up.
bacon. He does the eggs. His eggs are really good. And I'm not an egg person like that, but his eggs are really good.
Okay.
He'll do like, it depends. His normal thing will be like eggs, bacon, and toast. But then he'll do like pancakes and they're fluffy. Yeah. And
You're making me hungry right now.
what you be adding to your pancakes to make them fluffy? Because how my pancakes are?
Just
I mean, you have been trying a lot of different stuff. Like, every once in a while, we'll put like coconut flakes in a pancake and different little things like that. Just kind of
exotic.
change it up a little bit. So I appreciate
I
those
used to do like
Blueberries and
blueberries, strawberries.
Yeah.
Like breakfast, I'll give to Dennis. Definitely.
Yeah.
He's great at Airbnbs, so I give that to him too. That's his responsibility.
Oh, you talking about booking an Airbnb?
Yeah, his Airbnbs be the bomb. Like,
Really? What you
yes.
doing?
I mean, he does he takes the time. Like, when we got engaged,
They ain't
that
finna get me.
Airbnb
They
was
ain't finna get me, fam.
amazing. Dennis is a black Jew.
You charging too much money.
He is a black Jew. So he is going to get every bang for his dollar.
Hey, I don't blame him.
For his coin, it could be $3.95, 95. That 95 will count.
Will count.
Right. That's what's up.
We've gone to many B&Bs and Airbnbs, and everyone has been amazing.
That's good.
So, like, he's really good at that. Dinner, he can barbecue the hell out of anything.
Yeah,
So
that's the
good.
thing. Like, that's the only thing I have not done yet.
So
where do we start now? So we talked about what you guys' plans are for Valentine's Day. I don't think we really.
What y'all gonna do for Valentine's Day?
we usually go out like restaurant and stuff, but of course like COVID is totally different now.
Right.
And because of like family emergencies, I don't know like what exactly is happening.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
Right, let's sort of play it by ear and see what she wants to do.
Yeah.
But,
So, question, guys. So, do you feel like Valentine's like has been commercialized over the past couple of years?
it's definitely commercialized holiday though.
Right.
absolutely. It's too much, man. Like even like when you go into the stores now, they putting out Valentine's stuff at Christmas time, like right after Christmas.
Like,
It's
listen, Dollar Tree is not playing. I promise you, they had like 3
Dollar
different
Tree,
celebrations in 1 month already out.
Walmart, they don't miss a beat. Boy.
I work at Dollar Tree, and literally like after Christmas, like the day after Christmas, so Boxing Day, what's this, 26th? They was putting out Valentine's Day, Easter, and what's his name? And Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras was out.
I was like, what?
It was like 4 different ones. So it was
And St.
Easter,
Patrick's.
St. Patrick's
Yes.
Day. Everything was out.
Probably got St. Patrick's Day out right now.
They do. It's been there.
Crazy.
Like, as the weeks go by, the aisles become fuller. So you have a little section, and then all of a sudden you have fuller aisles, which is everything.
Right.
It's just a lot. I just feel like they're rushing the year.
It does. Do you feel like you got pushed like a lot of pressure on couples to kind of?
Yeah. I feel like it
Absolutely.
puts a
Trying
lot
to make us spend that money.
Yeah.
right, and it puts more I think it puts it on the male.
Definitely.
Because the female, honestly, like, females probably do it. A lot of females, I feel like, don't. Like, say, okay, let me make the plans, or let me set up the bedroom. I don't think it's like that. I think it's more of the male doing it, or
That's
the
the way-
male-like figure, I should
That's
say.
the way they put it on us for us to do everything. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's kind of that's definitely like bias.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, because like the holiday is meant for both, not just technically one. It's not like it's Mother's Day or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's kind of like a equal playing field when it comes down to that holiday. So I definitely think it should be put forever, like things for couples just in general, like. But sometimes, like the way men think and how our brains are, like, well, for the most part, I can speak for myself. Like sometimes, like I just be like, man, what the hell I'm about to get for this woman? Like that's how I be. You know what I'm saying? But then I go to brainstorm and think about some of the stuff that I know she actually likes and things like that. I try to put forth real effort into doing whatever that I think will actually appease her.
That's
You know what I'm
what's
saying? When it come down to not just holidays, but just buying things in general. You know what I'm saying? Or buy her something that I would think that I would like to actually see her in.
I think, like, it depends on your mate. You have to know your person.
True.
Right.
If I don't need anything, I'm more like, whatever. I'm not a person that's gonna write stuff down. I'm more of a person like listen to what I'm saying. So if I say like,
You're not gonna tell me nothing.
oh, I don't have a pair of Uggs, I gave my Uggs to my mom, I expect you to be like, Each don't have any Uggs.
She expect. You heard that?
Yeah, because I do that.
She's dropping hints.
I do that to him.
It's all good.
So I'll be like, babe, what do you want for Christmas? I really don't know, but I know he said that he wanted, say, a pair of Jordans that's hard to get, or something for around the house. Oh, he wanted those lights, the lights that for his room. And that's what I've got him like a basket and filled it with stuff that he actually said he wanted versus the
And I
stuff
think that's where communication comes in at, because if you pay attention, you guys speak 2 totally different languages, but you have to understand that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's something that I think we are honestly being 8 years in. This year will be 9 years. We still learning that. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like, yes sir, please Roger that. As far as like learning how to, I guess, balance each other's thought patterns out as far as like what we want. Cause like when we first started, man, boy, she did the most God forbidden thing. She went to City Trends and started shopping for me. I don't even wear nothing out of there.
Don't do city trends like that.
I won't wear.
Like,
I
It's
won't.
not that bad.
Low-key
now.
bougie,
What?
Okay?
I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, now, like
Right, exactly.
when Rockaway was popping and Sean John and all that.
I wasn't here for that. I don't know.
Yes.
You don't know that one.
I didn't know. I was new to Savannah, so I done went in there and copped a couple Rockaway.
I'm just saying,
I have not.
Do have some pretty looking things.
Bruh, listen.
Don't crucify me, people.
Please.
Yeah.
No, crucify him. I'm giving y'all the ability to. Nah, cause like I don't shop there like at all. And like she didn't understand. And she was like, "Why you ain't wearing none of this stuff?" And I'm like, "You see how I dress? Does this look like something I'll put on?"
Oh my goodness.
Those are arrogance I was talking about.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's like I don't like. It's just communicating and trying to understand each other. Cause like I wouldn't like. All right, for her, it's certain stores that I would shop for her.
Right.
But I would never go to City Trends.
Right.
Like,
I hear you.
I get what you're saying.
It's just like you said, it's the communication.
Yeah, it's a communication.
You guys gotta know each other a little more.
Yeah, like Dennis is getting to know me better because Dennis will go out and buy like expensive gifts, and
I did that too.
I mean, it's like expensive, not expensive like Louis Vuitton type expensive, but expensive still. And I'm like, I'm good with a Michael's card or a Hobby Lobby card.
And that would be me, and Ernest will get so upset. So let me give you an example. He bought a Pandora bracelet, which and it was lovely. It had a lot of meaningful charms and everything on it, but then it's like he would expect me to wear it to work, and I work with children. I'm like, why would I wear my nice Pandora bracelet? So it was like he was getting like, well, why are you not wearing it? I'm like, Ernest, I don't go anywhere, one, and I work with kids, so I'm not going to be wearing this to work. Right. So I'm one of those people not really materialistic. It's more of the things that you do in between that count for me.
So but here's my thing. I'm gonna ask you, define materialistic, because my idea. All right, what's materialistic to you?
Things you like that can be replaced. Things that you.
That's a good definition.
Things that you can get.
Good answer.
I got my thinking hat on today. Things that can be bought and you can forget about them.
Yeah.
Right. But here's the thing. Straight ahead. I think where the line get blurred for me is like, all right, for instance, like if a woman was to say, "Babe, I don't have anything to wear," right? Mm-hmm. In my mind, that's what I'm hearing. You don't have nothing new to wear. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you don't have anything new to wear.
He said, "Oh, Dad, be quiet."
Right.
But, like, if a guy was to say, "Yo, I ain't got nothing to wear," 9 times out of 10, he literally mean, like, "Yo, I really don't have anything to wear."
See, but a guy
I think that's an assumption, though.
Right. It depends.
It depends on the guy, I guess.
Right, because guys, you can definitely say, "I don't have anything to wear," and literally don't have nothing to wear.
Yeah.
Right.
But it also depends on the guy. A girl can scrape up anything and put it together and walk out the house. And even though in her mind, she's like, "I really don't have nothing." Or I don't have anything that I want to wear right now.
Anything new?
New or up to date.
Because she gets mad at me when, as you can see, these same, I probably had these on the pod before. I wear these same
comfortable
Nikes.
though.
Yes, they comfortable. I can just slide them on.
You home.
I don't be caring. I just be putting on anything. And she be like, "Why you wearing them same sweatpants? You just wore those yesterday."
Ask Dennis how many sweatpants he has.
It don't matter.
It don't. It's when you.
It's
when
what's
you're,
right there.
Exactly.
So, no, okay. So that's double standard now. Okay. Because when I was home, working from home, upstairs teaching those kids, I had on the same sweatpants.
See,
that's different.
You understand me now.
But what did Dennis say? Why you always wearing the same sweatpants? Like, gosh, you go to the doctor, you got the same sweatpants. You come back, you got the same sweatpants. Why you got the same sweatpants? But
I think it would but that's where all right, because this is completely on Valentine's Day, but this has to do with relationships, so it's still good. All right.
You good?
How I view it, because I'm on the same page with Dennis. Like, I don't want to see you with the same stuff on every day. Like, a dude can do it, and I know you may disagree with this, because I know how you feel about woman empowerment and black power, all that other stuff. I understand. Don't do it. I get you. No, I get it. No.
Winning.
Yeah.
Right.
really?
They not winning. But no, what I was saying is like,
we're champions. Get it right. Yes.
Anyway, but but yeah, I just think it's where just for a guy, like, it's different. Like, our mindsets are different from women. Like, if I was to see my wife with the same jogging pants on every day, I'd be like, hey man, like listen, you need to retire them motherfuckers like ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got, but a woman can't do that because like women and men are built different. Like you gotta understand, like a man could literally wear. I could put this same jogging pants on today, tomorrow, and every other day, and be fine, totally fine with
That's
that.
nasty.
What, please?
From your mindset. From
from biology, from science.
Okay.
It's nasty.
So why would you do it?
Put on the pants because I'm walking from one room right there. I'm not leaving the house. I'm not going anywhere.
All right, so me, if I only have these on for 3-4 hours of the day, you feel me? So it's not like I got them on for 8-10 hours of the day. We spending a lot of time on this, but let's just go ahead. I mean,
no, you good. I think it's good conversation.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, absolutely.
I just feel
saying,
like
so it's like I'm not.
You're right. Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. So but that's why I say I don't think it's really like a double standard, like 8 hours compared to 3. Because like I put these on in the house, and I might take these joints off and just walk around in my gym shorts.
Yeah, but if you're in the house, you're not going anywhere, that's fine.
That's different.
Once you leave the house and come back, I feel like those pants should not be worn. Right. It shouldn't be worn again because what's outside that you're bringing in the house, that you're going to sit on the couch, you have the kids, you're going to sit on everything.
Especially in the time of COVID, by the way.
Right. That makes it even worse. Because technically you're supposed to strip down at the door.
I ain't stripping down at no day.
But I'm just saying that's how it's supposed to be. But let's get back to the Valentines Day.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you, girl.
For us girls?
Yes.
Okay.
Name some things from both of you guys that annoy you guys from us.
Don't answer that. She about to give you a list.
Oh man.
Are you ready?
Go ahead. Are you?
My biggest thing, if I had to put like a biggest thing, I'll probably say on the top of the list is put it in a box. Not because we're women, that mean that we're only subject to like certain activities or duties or areas. You know what I mean? Like we can step outside without stepping on your toes, and it's still a respectful thing. It's not like taking away your manhood or anything like that. It's just giving us an opportunity to explore that area.
I applaud my friend there.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and tackle that one?
That was one, by the way, not two.
All right. Let me just say we acknowledge that. Wait, go ahead. We got something to say here. Go ahead.
How can I address that? Well, first I would say that everybody has their position, role, or whatever it is in a relationship. Everybody does. Everybody has their own duties. Everybody's are unique at what they do. I feel as if like how I view it. If you stay doing exactly what you're able to do and what you're capable of doing, there shouldn't be no toe stepped on. Because if I'm able to do something and it's in my ability to actually do it, even though you may be able to do it too, don't concentrate on what I'm able to do. Be more persistent about the things that you're able to do. That's how I view it. And Lord, like no, put your hand
things
down.
of the role and. Okay, well, I'm
her
not gonna
hands
say.
Are up. I just want.
I know her hand is up. I know her.
Well, hold on. Let the guys go.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm not gonna.
They know what time it is.
Say that there's necessarily a gender role.
Good job, Dennis.
Specification, but
what your wife want to hear? That's what's up.
No, but I'm not saying that I'm catering. I'm playing devil's advocate.
We know.
But I'll also say that if there is a man in the home and there are manly things to do, let that man do those manly things.
Indeed, because that will give you more time to actually do the very things that you're able to do. Not saying that you can't do it, but like it's kind of like, all right, it's kind of like you will end up overexerting yourself and end up getting frustrated because you're trying to actually do the things that I'm capable of doing. Not saying that you aren't.
But like not saying that we are either.
Yeah, but it would put more strain on you. It'd probably take you don't take it like this. Not saying it'll take you a little bit longer, but it will put more strain on you on your body.
I agree. Because here's the thing. Like, all right, for instance, like if Jerisa is all right. Say for instance, like all right, boom. I can't change a light bulb and she's able to change a light bulb.
Because you're short?
So, your mama short. Your mama short. So, what would you be more concerned with doing? Changing a light bulb or having to change a light bulb, take care of the kids, and cook, and do laundry?
But people do that all the time. Yeah. If they have to.
Yeah, exactly.
If they have to.
But that's the thing. You don't have to.
But my whole thing is, you're basically saying, allow you to change the light bulb, right? Or wait for you to change the light bulb. But I have to tend to the kids and do everything else?
Right.
No. Why don't you tend to the kids? Because they're more important than the light bulb.
No.
See, but why? Because it's a gender role.
We need the light bulb in order to be able to take care of the kids.
No. If you, God forbid, you don't know your situation. So say the situation calls for you. Right now you have no light. So now this is your light. Your candle's your light. So you have to worry about the kids right now. Now, I mean, you don't have to worry about your light. You have to worry about your children. But you're waiting for your wife to worry about your children while you wait for the light to turn back on?
Yeah. If I'm able. It is.
Because I think what it is definitely gender, but I feel like because usually women have the motherly instinct. Usually, not everybody has that, and usually the fathers or the males have that male instinct where it's I'm the provider, I'm the protector, I'm supposed to do stuff that males do, and it goes discipline. Right, and still goes. It trickles through generation, but it does not. As generation goes, it does the roles don't become equal. It's still the wife take care of the kids. The dad might pick them up from school, but the kids are still gonna come home and report to the mom. Versus the dad picks you up from school and it reports to the dad.
Right.
But I think it's like a natural instinct just in general when it comes down to things like that. Like it's more of a, hey, I'm going to go talk to mom about XYZ because I know how dad may respond to XYZ. And I just think like, again, like even with, like I said, with the whole light bulb situation, just in general, I feel as if like, just wait. Do what you need to do, like as far as pertaining to the kids and everything like that, because like oftentimes within our community, the father isn't there. But being that the father is there, that actually lessens the load for the woman to actually just be able to cater and tend and shape and mold the kids at the ages that they are.
Take care of the lighter load, I agree.
Yeah, I think the important part with that though is if you're gonna have that view on like the gendering, then you're definitely going to have to make sure that you're standing in that position consistently. It can't be that, okay, well, I don't want you to change the light bulb, and I said I'm going to change it, but I'm taking forever and procrastinating on doing it. Because I know for me, if you say you're going to do it, and after a certain period of time it's not done, I'm just going to go ahead and do it myself.
Aisha's the same way. She'll be like that too.
Yeah, so it's like one of those things where they just have to kind of be that line of understanding. Well, hey, just know that if this is what you want to do and that's something that you're considering your role and it's not done, don't get upset if I do it, Because I gave you an opportunity to kind of step into that position.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, I definitely.
But sometimes we might just have a lot going on and it might just be like, it might be something tricky and we might be like, don't mess with it until we get a chance to do it. And
right.
I don't know, man, but I totally understand. All right, we are back. We are back once again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we left off with most things annoying.
Yeah, she was supposed to name some annoying stuff that you did. I do.
For Dennis, I would say it's waiting.
Waiting.
Not like... So, like, waiting to do things around the house.
We were just talking about that.
Or, like, just Dennis time. But he won't call it that. He'll call it more Dennis time. Like, I'll do it on my own time where, you just want things done. Like, just do it. So, I think that's my most... Yeah, that's the thing that annoys me the most, I have to say. Yeah. Like, we talk about it, and he I think he understands more now, but he's still like,
every once in a while.
I'm going to do it on my own time.
Yeah.
Babe, I'm tired.
Exactly. Do you not get my side of the... do you not get my side of the argument?
I understand it, but okay. I just feel like we have a house. We have things. So just do it. Like, just do it and then relax. That's my whole...
Yeah.
I don't do a lot.
I didn't say you didn't do anything.
I'm just answer the question though.
You do a lot of stuff.
All right,
but I'm saying
that's all I wanted to. I just gotta let the people know.
I want to clarify to the people out there. I do what I do.
When you want to do.
What you want to do.
What do you do?
Right. It's just. I mean, like everything.
I do what
different.
I do when I can.
When you want to. Everyone's brought up is different. Like, I don't want to go to bed with stuff in the sink. Then it's like, it's
God.
one thing in the sink. It'd be like 6, but
it's one because I'm used to living by myself, or if I had probably a roommate. So it's like I'm used to living by myself or with a guy. Or besides that, it's like, you know, like we leave the dishes in the sink 3-4 days. You know,
that's mad nasty.
Right.
But it's only it might be 3 or 4 dishes in the sink. So it's like.
But now you're not cleaning the dishes out. Like, they have stuff in there, and then you're leaving it in the sink.
I need you to at least rinse that booger out.
That's what it's coaching stuff. You about to do a coaching class. You about to do a coaching class. Yes, real quick. Jerisa is like that. Like, babe, you gonna get up and wash the dishes? No, I'm not about to get up and wash the dishes.
Right.
You see what time it is? Tell me, babe, just go ahead and just put it. All right, well, go rinse them and put them in the dishwasher.
Yo,
I'm not getting out of the bed, Jerisa. My feet hurt.
And that's my thing. It's like she don't believe in the dishwasher. I don't believe.
It's like I didn't believe in it. I just didn't have one. We didn't have one, exactly. So you had to wash it.
I was the same way when I first moved down here. I wasn't used to having a dishwasher.
Yeah,
so.
to be honest with you, it's like even though we're using the dishwasher, we're still washing the dishes.
Right.
Which is kind of funny because we'll wash it and then put it in there. So it's just like an extra wash. That's really all they're doing.
Yeah, basically, that's what it is sometimes. It's like, you know, because you got to scrub off with the excess.
Yeah. So you might as well just wash it one time.
Exactly.
It just depends. Like,
I mean, but I still like using the dishwasher personally. Like, I would
not just put it in there. Like, it has to be some kind of cleaning before it goes in there.
No, I agree. Pre-rinsing is cool. Pre-rinsing
if you have to pre-rinse, doesn't make any sense. Using more water.
But what you think? You just had the sink, the dishes in the sink, and then just toss them in the dishwasher.
That's what I would think. I know you have to like pre-rinse, but that's just doesn't make any sense to me.
Right. I mean, I get you.
I get the point.
Yeah.
But talking about things that we do, like, how do you guys feel about, like, being, as far as when you have children and stuff like that, being their first Valentine?
Valentine, can we watch Home Alone now?
No, this is...
Close the door.
It must be almost.
Right.
I'm for it. I think you should definitely be your kid's first Valentine day. Be your first kid's everything, only because then they know what to expect.
Exactly.
Right.
So, you know, even if you get like a balloon or you get
a flower.
Yeah, a flower, carnation, or teddy bear, they know like, okay, well, if it's a girl, my daddy did this. If it's a boy, my mommy did this, and not feel
any type of way.
So
my mom always did the same thing like that.
What would you get a boy for Valentine's Day?
Some candy.
A cool little toy, or something that they'll...
A teddy bear.
Something that they'll appreciate in life.
Or like a G.I. Joe, I don't know, kids, like a toy, something that they like.
Right, exactly.
I wouldn't get them like maybe a balloon and maybe like their favorite candies.
Something simple. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant, but I think the importance of it, especially with girls, is that when you get older and then you actually start developing feelings for the opposite sex and stuff like that, you're not going to go heads over heels the first time a guy give you a gift or a girl give you a gift. You'll be like, oh, well, my mom, my dad already does this. So what you bringing new to the table.
Yeah,
right. Which is also another reason why it's important for you to date your children. Like, take them on little kitty dates.
So that they...
they know what to expect.
Yeah,
and they get that bonding time.
Not surprised though, like they're not
taken away by these, little gestures, and they look for something that's a little bit deeper than just, he take me to the movies or buy me flowers or does my nail.
I did that to my daughter before. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, going out on a date, because you're setting the tone as far as like what to expect, what to do, what not to do. And it all goes back to just training the kid up, like, for what's to come, you know what I mean? Because you never know what to actually expect.
And you don't want them to ever settle for anything mediocre.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they don't see this or they don't experience it, then the first time they do, they're going to think, oh, wow, this is absolutely the best thing ever.
This is the best thing in the world.
Right, exactly.
I agree.
You might like be raising little stalkers or something.
Yeah.
Facts.
And they falling for anything. They falling for the wool over their eyes. They don't even realize it.
And they don't even know it.
So, does your husband or spouse know your favorite flower?
I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I don't think that's ever been like a discussion though.
No, her favorite flower is not even here.
What is it?
It ain't here.
Well, that's a wild guess out there, huh?
Nah,
she bringing up this question like I know her favorite flower. Which?
Do you know my favorite color though?
It's a carnation.
No, I don't like carnation.
Oh well, that's not exactly.
Man,
I didn't
she
know.
dropped her eyebrows real quick.
I know it wasn't no carnation
Right now. Yeah, I'm. What's the what is it again?
Well, I have a great appreciation for flowers. My aunt, she actually owned a flower shop, so I used to work in it when I was a child. So I have a variety of flowers that I admire. But if I had to pick like top flower, mine is actually the bird of paradise. Like it's one of those tropical flowers that has so many different colors and just
definitely not here.
Yeah, the details of it is just so different from like a regular flower. It's so much more exotic. And I also love, which is a very common flower I guess now, is the hibiscus. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That hibiscus tea be busting though, for real.
Yeah.
I like hibiscus. They're nice. I don't really have a favorite flower. I love fresh flowers.
Right.
And I like them colorful.
Oh, yeah, I love it in the garden where you can just
even on Valentine's Day.
Doesn't matter to me. I just like fresh flowers.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There you go. Then you better go get some fresh flowers.
See, Dennis, when we were dating, Dennis used to send flowers to my job.
When we were dating, we don't date anymore. What's going on here?
We're a little bit higher than dating.
No. Yeah. You're gonna always date.
Yeah, but we're it's not just dating.
Wow. Okay then.
Uh-oh.
Say that again.
Uh-oh. It's
We're
taping.
gonna always date.
Good job. Good job. Way to repeat it. That's funny too. Ooh.
Keep that energy.
Keep the same energy.
Y'all heard
Keep
that?
that energy.
Yeah. What was that? Like someone fell.
No, we ain't heard nobody crying. They good.
Oh. That's how it works. Okay, cool.
That's
So
really
that'll
how
be a
it
next
works.
episode on when to worry.
Right.
To worry about the shit.
I got a question for y'all. What advice would y'all give us going into marriage?
I'm gonna let you go first. 'Cause I know you got something.
Right.
Of course. I mean, I think the most important thing is being able to actually listen to your partner and just having a very open line of communication. You know, just being able to hear each other out and trust each other and kind of be able to go through those tough times with respect. Because I think one of the hardest things to do is if you say something that you regret is trying to take it back because you can't. So you always want to make sure that even when you're having those hard times and you probably really mad, you don't want to come across as being disrespectful or say anything that you could possibly regret. And just kind of...
Okay.
I think there was this thing that the therapist said. If it's going to come out your mouth, it should be truthful, kind, and necessary. Yeah. If it's not those things, then you probably don't need to say it.
Truthful, kind, and necessary.
Is what you're about to say really necessary, or are you just saying it to take a jab?
To be spiteful or something.
Right, because like, if you are, then more than likely nothing productive is going to come of that.
Yeah.
Negativity, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would probably be my number one nugget to give.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
what about you, bro?
If I were to give you guys any advice, really, and it's kind of minor, but it means the most. Listen with your heart.
Okay.
Like really listen with your heart, because the thing you don't want to do is start off on a bad foot. Because like I'm not gonna lie, like I know we didn't really start off on a bad foot, but we didn't get to know each other as much as we should have.
No, we didn't. I think that also comes along with, especially when you have kids early within the marriage, you don't have as much time to devote to the partner like you would probably want to.
I totally understand.
So that's definitely something that it took us a while to even still get to know each other because of that time that we used to put our energy into parenting and everything else and those responsibilities that come along with it. So being able to enjoy that time now while you guys are still, a 2 family household, and taking that time and making the most of it.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I pray. I mean, I'm blessed to say that we have been able to have that time for us to kind of learn each other. I mean, granted, we've known each other all our lives, but
right. But it's a whole different avenue now.
We're staying in the same house.
Exactly. And believe me, we have our time. We be in here screaming each other down, but I mean, as long as we come together and we talk and we have that communication, understand where each one are coming from. I mean, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, because you're always gonna have those disagreements, but you're gonna have a whole lot of agreements too. You're gonna have a whole bunch of yelling, but y'all gonna have a whole bunch of laughing. You're gonna have a whole bunch of
we do that.
Yeah, so I mean, laughter is definitely it's helped us out a lot, and I mean, like, hugs and kisses is like it's beneficial because, like, you know, even hugging somebody, it actually relieves stress. Well, a lot of people don't know that, but it's actually, like, helpful.
I agree. I mean, like, if you haven't hugged somebody, like, in a long time, and then you hug somebody, it's like just that, that interaction, you know, that touch, that human touch, you know. So it's like, I hear where you're coming from.
It's definitely.
And I mean, especially with this new way that things are now with COVID, you have to find new ways to love because you may not be able to physically go and touch those loved ones, even beyond just husband and wife or girlfriend boyfriend relationship. We have a lot of other people that we love to that dynamic where you're not able to express that love any longer. You have to find new ways to be able to still keep in contact and find a way around that. You know, that physical touch or that social interaction may not be the way you want it to right now, but it's still even more important now.
Right. I agree.
Indeed.
Guess we can go ahead and close this out. We appreciate you guys tuning in for a Valentine's Day episode, Valentine's Day vibes. One last thing we can close out with. I guess we could say something to the single people out there. What advice would we give to single people trying to be booed up for Valentine's Day, trying to have a good Valentine's Day for next year?
Well,
be patient.
Absolutely.
My top advice: be patient, respect yourself,
and
you know, love will come when it's meant for you.
Right. I agree. I agree with all those statements they said, and then also just like you said, be patient and learn your partner. Don't rush into anything. Don't feel like you got to do something just because you see what everybody on social media is doing. You know, take your time. And
that's a lot of pressure around this time of year because you see everybody getting the Valentine's gifts and everything else.
Absolutely. So yeah, just take your time, learn your partner, and love will be love, man. What you want to close us out with, bro?
Well, one of my wife's favorite soca artists, Kes, he got a song called "Forever Isn't Promised." So
all right.
That's what I'm gonna close it out.
So love like forever isn't promised.
Yes.
True.
Make sure you guys keep checking out our shop, YouTube channel, Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Stitcher, everywhere. Pandora too. Pandora been turning up for us. Yeah.
Tell me, would you understand if we only had this moment? Would you take me